Hey guys, it's Francina Simone, and I'm here today to talk about when a bitch just don't want to read. So, like one of the interesting things that I feel about being a booktuber is I know that a lot of people say there's a lot of pressure to read. Obviously, because we talk about books, so you have to read a ton of books to be able to make content every week about books, right? I think that's why my channel, if you've noticed, I don't do as many reviews anymore, or, I don't do hauls and wrap-ups and stuff, and it's because it's so hard to, both write, take care of my family, live an actual life of a human being, and read a ton of books to be able to have reviews and stuff like that on the channel. So for the most part, I will read stuff and I just will be like, okay, that was fun, and go about my life. Or I go long periods of time where I don't read. Sometimes a bitch just don't want to read. And so I kind of want to talk about that because I notice that a lot of other creators either talk about that or a lot of readers are talking about that. How can I read more? And it's funny because we never say how can we read less and be okay with it? So that's what this video is all about. So first and foremost, sometimes a bitch is just tired of fucking books. Am I right? Have you ever felt like that where you look at a book and you're like, I'd rather watch a fucking TV show right now. I'd rather go out and look at the sun. I'd rather stare at the fucking sun and get cataracts in my eyes because they're that tired from fucking reading. And you know what? Reading is cool and all, but sometimes you just need a break. And then there are the times where I've noticed that if I force myself to read while I'm not in the mood to read, I'll end up missing out on a book that I could have really enjoyed. I think The Cruel Prince, it's somewhere. Oh, it's over here. I think The Cruel Prince was one of those for me where I was reading it during a time where I felt like I had to read a lot of different books because I was running behind on content. I wasn't really reading as much. So I felt like, I just need to read something. I need to curate some content somehow. And this was a hype book. Let's just read Holly Black's The Cruel Prince. And I was in 30 pages and I was like, no, this isn't it. This isn't for me. I'm so sad. People was hyping me. I hate these people. I like the Owl Crate box though, but fuck everybody who's hyping this book because I'm sad. And then lo and behold, a year later when I was just like, I'm in the mood to read. Let's see. I'll pick up this Cruel Prince again. And I loved it. It's all for me, but I'm a mood reader. I think everybody's a little different. But for me, I have to be not only in the mood to read, but in the mood to read a certain type of book. And that's just based off of what's going on with me on my life at any given time. I don't know. And yeah, so I've noticed that forcing myself to read during those times where I should just not read just makes it worse for everybody. Me, the book, and the author. Because I'd be looking at the author like, bitch, why'd you do this to me? And that's not healthy. I'd be taking out all my stress on that other person. It's not okay. So I kind of just wanted to make this video to let everybody know that, if you're the type of person where you only read a few books a year, 2 to 3 books a year, bitch, you cool, you fine, it's okay. You can be on BookTube, you can make BookTube videos, you can participate in the community with your 3 book a year reading ass. It's fine, it's okay. I don't think anybody else puts pressure on people. I think it's internalized pressure to be a reader, to take part in reading conversations. And you can just be excited by stories. Don't go out giving no reviews because I will put your ass on a blacklist about somebody who be reviewing books and you even touch it. But, I think it's fun to have people participate in the community, whether they're reading a ton of books or not. And if you needed that permission to go and start making videos, even if you don't read a lot, or even if you don't read YA, you don't need to read YA to be on BookTube. There's a place for all of us. I don't know if the numbers are going to be that great as far as people in that view that niche, but do it anyways because it's fun not to be the only one. So if you needed that permission, there it is, permission granted. And if you needed the permission to read 1,002 books a year because that's you and you love doing it, girl, keep on going. Bruh, do you. I love seeing y'all reading all them books. I love it when people be going through a bunch of stuff because I be using you for recommendations anyways. So don't let the rest of us slow ass people who don't be liking books all the damn time be dragging you back or doing you dirty or making you feel like you have to, explain how you can even do it. Just do it because I need you. I need you in my life. You motivate me, especially all of you who do it while smiling, who do it when you're happy. I especially love all of you who read books and talk about them like they were a breath of fresh air. It's every book is the first book you've ever read. Someone who does that, who I absolutely love, is Naya Reads and Smiles. I'll leave a link to her channel down below. But I swear to God, if I am in a reading slump or I don't even feel like reading, I just look at one of her videos and I'm like, oh, I need a book. I want to feel like that. I love Naya. And I swear to God, no matter what, she just makes me feel good about books. And so we need people like that who love books, read books, and the more and the merrier if you make people feel good about books. So this is just a permission for anybody who is any type of reader, whether you are tired of reading books sometimes or you want to you can't get enough. Here's permission to do you and to have fun doing you. And that's all this video is. You know when you be watching animes like Naruto or like a really big epic one, and in the middle of all the good content, they like stop and put a filler in? Yeah, that's what this was. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I post videos Tuesdays at 2, Saturdays at 10. I will see you then. TTYL. Ta-ta for now. Bye.